team in a row out of the playoffs.
E.T. Potter, the touchback. Given time, zings it, but short of the first down. South Carolina's Ty Kroger, their punter, has thrown 3 passes this year. He bombs a punt. Antonio Williams back inside the 10 to field it, hoping for some blocks. And he will run out of bounds. And there's a very late flag thrown. DJ Uiagalelei just across the 6-yard line. He takes off running. That was a big part of their attack last week against Miami. Shipley, the running back. Uiagalelei, the quick throw, and almost intercepted. It hit the defender. Darius Rush on the right hip and now to the left of Spencer Rattler. Quick throw, intercepted. Jeremiah Trotter heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Here's Trotter. When they put the back in motion, the defense moves, and I think Spencer thought Trotter would go in man coverage, but he didn't. He hung right in the throwing lane and picked off the throw. Typically, you think that linebacker's going to go with the back. He didn't go all the way with the back. He read the eyes of the quarterback, stepped right in front of the intended receiver, Nate Atkins, and turned it into a touchdown. Beautiful play, instinctive play by Jeremiah Trotter, who has really played well over the last 3 or 4 ball games.
As has the defense. He's the son of Jeremiah Trotter Sr. They haven't lost here since 2016 when Pitt beat them on a last-second field goal. Good pocket this time. Rattler.
Wow.
And it got there in time. It looked like it might be picked off, but it was caught by Josh Vann. 36.
If there's ever any question about the arm talent of Spencer Rattler, this is a rope. It is almost first down, play action, deep shot is what they did last week a lot.
Up the middle, nothing doing again for Lloyd. 3 of the previous 4 games, they didn't reach 300 yards of offense. Rattler fires, intended for Vann. He was well covered by Nate Wiggins, who has really come along as the season has progressed.
And now they're a much better complement to that front 7.
Kroger on the punt again. And another beautiful punt, high, and a fair catch made by Williams at the 10. As we said, started the day needing 40 for 1,000 this year. It'd be the 23rd time that a Clemson rusher has reached 1,000.
Because DJ has run so much recently, you have to respect the inside quarterback run. That little fake at 128 yards against South Carolina last year in the game in Columbia.
30-0 Clemson win. Uiagalelei never saw the pressure from behind. Zach Pickens.
Well, there's a new left guard in there. That's Mitchell Mays, and that's who got beat on the pressure. It was quick pressure, but it was also excellent. It's man, it's inviting DJ to throw the football.
They back out of it a little bit. He fires, caught, first down. Joseph Ngata. Shipley. He may go. Stumbled for a moment. It slowed him down, and they catch him inside the 15-yard line.
Well, Uiagalelei, but watch Parks, the right guard. Walker Parks got the key block. DJ in there leading as well. And Shipley shows the speed when he gets... This is where DJ likes to run also.
And right on cue. Weaving inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
So there's a man there, but DJ, as big as he is, he has the ability to make people miss. He doesn't look nifty.
3 straight games with a rushing touchdown for Uiagalelei. First time he's done that in his career. 9-yard score, the extra point good. They take the flip to Jalen Brooks. They fire downfield, and what a catch by Josh Vann.
You see that coming across the field here. There's the fake. Look at the protection. Here comes Vann all the way across the field. And Rattler hits him for the completion.
to the 45-yard line, a 34-yard play. Play clock running out. They just do get it off. Rattler steps into the throw, going deep into double coverage, and it's almost intercepted. Talented artist. And here's Kai Kroger's had an excellent first quarter, punting for the third time. And boy, they are so good on special teams. This one will be downed at the 1-yard line. Darius Rush got there to keep it out of the end zone.
Take a look at the end of this from the progressive pylon cam. Man, that is it's an athletic move. This one is the view from the progressive pylon cam. So they got 2 for the price of 1.
3rd down and 4. Uyunglele broke some tackles but didn't make it to the first down marker.
They haven't really tried that yet so far.
Here comes a blitz. Rattler stepped up, fires down the field, and a catch. Nate Atkins, the tight end, catch at the 19-yard line.
This is a guy who, coming out of high school, barely had an FCS scholarship offer. He transferred over here, his dad, with some of the other injuries they've had at different positions.
Important drive for Carolina, trying to get back in the game. They run a reverse. Jalen Brooks has a blocker out in front, and he gets tripped up inside the 5. R.J. Mickens saved the touchdown.
You bring this guy over, blocks the edge of the line, they send him out. He gets the nice block on Makuba, and a nice cut inside that block by Jalen Brooks.
An important blocking tight end. Marshawn Lloyd, the running back, bounces outside. He's in trouble and knocked out of bounds for a loss. Christian Beal-Smith, the running back. Rattler faked it to him. Has time. Back in the end zone. Touchdown. Juice Wells.
Watch the protection. It's only 5 guys blocking. Rattler has time to allow Wells to get to the back of the end zone.
5th receiving touchdown of the year for Wells. Transfer from James Madison. The extra point good by Mitch Jeter. Clemson at 31%. But there are several paths for them. Uyunglele could not get away. Swung down by Gilbert Edmond, the defensive end, redshirt sophomore from Fort Pierce, Florida.
We'll take a look at him. He's right here. When they lost Jordan Strawn, one of their best players, Edmond had to really step up. Has gotten better and better each week. Stayed at home very nicely on this play. And
Mohamed Kaba was a starting linebacker. He went down early in the year at Arkansas with an ACL tear. Here's 3rd down and 6. And the catch made, and it looks to be enough for the first down for Bo Collins. They're not conclusive, so they left it. Big break for Clemson. Uyunglele stopped right by the 45-yard line, which was the line to gain. On 3rd down and 9, he got hit as he threw, and it wobbled over the head of Bo Collins. Drop pressure, line drive kick, and that goes out of bounds.
Beautiful work.
At the 2-yard line. The progressive pylon cam. It's 14-7 Tigers. Here's pressure. Rattler somehow got away, then got the throw off. The question was he down on a knee? The other question is it going to be grounding?
It was immediate inside pressure, a bust up front. And Rattler, does his knee go down before the ball goes out? Now, there is a receiver in the area in Bell.
Central grounding on the offense, number 7.
It was a total domination from start to finish.
Miami had only 6 first downs in that game. They're going to go to a little trickery of their own. Shipley handed it off.
Oh,
now the ball comes out. And the ball is recovered by South Carolina. Maffa took the handoff, and then it came flying out of his hands.
With a little trick play on the kick return. I mean, this is set up. Hands it to Maffa in a little scrum huddle. And then Maffa just loose with the football. You can see he's very loose with it, never gets it tucked away. And an unfortunate mistake by the Clemson special teams. He was trying to lateral it to somebody else. That's exactly what it looked like.
Rattler throwing down the sideline, back shoulder for Brooks. Jalen Brooks gives South Carolina first and goal.
I mean, he throws it like an NFL quarterback. When he has time and a clean pocket, he throws it as well as anybody.
5 receivers spread the formation now. Rattler danced away from Trotter. Spencer Rattler into the end zone for a touchdown.
What an effort. What a great effort by Spencer Rattler. Again, there was quick pressure inside. Watch him step up. Get away from the immediate pressure. That was Trotter coming on the blitz and then got it into the end zone. Outstanding individual pass first guy, but he also knows he has the ability to make plays with his legs.
3rd rushing touchdown of the season. Jeter the extra point.
Grow to appreciate how hard the job is on the field in real time.
Uiagalelei has his man. Collins trying to go off to the races. Darius Rush manages to chase him out of bounds.
Well, the first big chunk play. Beautiful route. Gets away at the line of scrimmage against South Carolina, trusting their corners on island.
So it's Will Shipley, the running back. 3rd down and 6 from the 11. Clemson leading by 2. Uiagalelei has a man wide open. Williams, the touchdown.
Cam Smith, number 9, he thinks he's going to get help. He's in coverage, and then he releases him, thinking there's somebody behind him, but there was no deep defender. And DJ Uiagalelei read the mistake by the South Carolina secondary.
49th catch of the year, leading the team, his 4th touchdown reception. The extra point good by B.T. Potter. Long yard to go for the first down, or a short 2, and they get nothing. Jaheim Bell stuffed. 3 running backs behind Rattler. They go to a play action pass. They have a man running wide open. What a play. Juju McDowell dragged down just shy of the goal line. They're going to spot him at the 1. They were 2 for 2 on 4th down against Tennessee. They're 2 for 2 today. First look at the end of the play from the progressive pylon camera. I think they got it right. His knee was down outside the 1. And the ball had not reached the goal line. Well, what a call. You know, Marcus Satterfield, the offense coordinator, had come under a lot of criticism. Graduate assistant coach, they activated Luke Doty, Jason Brown, DeCarrion Joyner. All started games at quarterback last year. Rattler started everyone this year. He's back in. He is throwing a terrible pass. Horrible decision and intercepted by R.J. Mickens. At the end of the play, and the officials are stepping in. They've been separated.
Well, there is Mickens. And he's reading the quarterback. He has no coverage responsibility, so he just drops underneath the throw. Spencer Rattler thought he had man coverage. His man had beaten the corner, Wiggins, but he did not account for Mickens, who was covering no one. And Mickens is the guy that got underneath the throw. That's 2 times now. Both interceptions in the ball game. The Clemson defense has fooled the eyes of Spencer Rattler. And they all love him, you know, and want to play with him and for him.
People watching today watch that. That's not who he is. Here's Shipley, a couple of nifty moves. And he's out to the 33 with a first down.
Took the opening kickoff. Big opportunity for Clemson to take control of the game here.
Shipley got spun around, but still got the first down. The clock will stop for a moment to move the chains.
Take those legs out, and down he goes.
3rd and 3. They're not quite in field goal range. Back shoulder throw up for grabs. Intended for Brandon Spector
to throw the ball down the field if they want it.
Uiagalelei, 5 out of 13 passing for 86 yards. Hands it off to Shipley, who got driven back. A loss of a half yard on the play. Clemson 5 out of 9 on 3rd down. Twisting up front for South Carolina. Long throw, incomplete. Single coverage for Marcellus Dial on E.J. Williams. Aiden Swanson had a key play in the first half. His 44-yard punt that got down to the 2 led to a safety from the Clemson defense. Bad punt there. Caught on the bounce and on the run. Marion Brown out of bounds. Another outstanding punt return for South Carolina.
Low punt, catch it on the first bounce. Jalen Brooks almost got into a backwards block or a behind the back block. Avoided it. Brown gets it upfield in great field position. Assert their physicality here early.
Out wide, and the play dropped for a loss. Samarian Brown taken down by Wiggins back at the 20-yard line.
Defensive backs. Wiggins is the guy who has reacted quicker. A poor effort on the block by Jalen Brooks, but it was a quick read by Wiggins that made the play. He surprised Brooks and made the play behind the line of scrimmage. But this is good, manageable distance. Wouldn't be surprised if this is potentially 4-down territory.
Here's a blitz. And a wide open Atkins racing toward the pylon and lunging for it. And they're going to mark him out of bounds near the 2-yard line. Late in the half and turned it over. They're at the 2, first and goal. Jaheim Bell to the goal line. Touchdown.
And they're just getting a good push this way. They give it to the big back. Marcus Satterfield said Jaheim Bell as a running back reminds him of on their first possession.
Here's Jeter to make it a 2-point game again, and he does. 3rd down and 1. Uyunglele had to reach for the snap, still able to get it to Shipley. And he was awful against Syracuse, in the words of the coach, and bad against Notre Dame like the rest of the team. He's under duress and fires incomplete. Intended for Williams. It was Brad Johnson. Westgood brought pressure. Woodaz got there and had help as well. KJ Henry finished him off.
Woodaz is able to kind of hide right here, and he's in pressure. The back doesn't see him quick enough, is not able to get over there and help. And it's a timely blitz.
Antonio Williams back deep, standing at his own 43. Looking into the sun. Another rocket by Kroger. Sent Williams all the way back to the 30. Antonio Williams dragged down as he crossed midfield. Javon Kenyon, another special teams tackle. 59-yard punt. Here's Maffa, untouched as he goes for 15 and more. Phil Maffa.
He's an unselfish back. He's going to lead for Maffa on this one. Gets the key block right there on the middle linebacker, Sherrod Green.
South Carolina, but they've run the ball effectively. Over 200 yards now as a team, 201 rushing. Uyunglele faked the run. Out wide for Shipley. Breaks one tackle from Eamon Worry. And he gets slammed down, but a good gain. There's some confusion on the Clemson sideline. And they're glad they ran the play because it's a touchdown. Will Shipley scored.
A beautiful play by Will Putnam. Watch the center come off with the guard here and then come off on the second level on the linebacker. Starts out with the guard, goes to the second level on the linebacker, and that's all Shipley needed. And again, when he sees the goal line.
E.T. Potter, the extra point. And the lead goes back to 9, a 2-score game. Great all-around players on offense in college football. Will Shipley having another big day. Spencer Rattler wants to launch a deep one, and it is caught! Juice Wells all the way, touchdown Gamecocks. 72 yards. The junior from Richmond, Virginia.
Well, Wells has been pretty quiet for the most part, but this time again, he's going to run a deep route. The staggered start, he gets outside, and beautiful job by Rattler finding him. moving the launch point, giving the quarterback a little extra time, and then number 7 does the rest. Hits his favorite target, beats Makuba on the play, and this time Makuba not able to make the tackle and prevent a touchdown. Another strike.
2 plays, the touchdown, 72. 3rd down and 5. Uyunglele surrounded, gets it off, incomplete. The pressure forced the errant throw in the direction of E.J. Williams. 16-27 for 298, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. A lot of run after the catch for Juice Wells, and tripped up by Nate Wiggins after a South Carolina first down to the 43. 2 weeks ago at Florida, they scored 6 points, and it was on a fake in the special teams. They got hammered by the Gators. Then they scored 63 last week. They have 28 and counting.
Let's see if we can attack these new safeties in the ball game.
The penalty gives Carolina first down at the 37. Swung out wide to Wells. They get it to their best playmaker at wide receiver. He runs down to the 22. Well, we had a lot of close calls that we won since that Pitt game. Wildcat quarterback again with Joyner. He gave it off to Jaheim Bell. And he's very near the first down marker. Probably having a lot of Gamecock fans wondering, where has this been before the last couple of weeks. Rattler dropped for a loss by Jeremiah Trotter.
Put the ball where you want your kicker to kick from and play smart.
Rattler takes off running and gets tackled from behind, but did get them between the hash marks. Trenton Simpson, and 25-26 from 35 yards straight on. Good. And those of you who believe in the announcer jinx, remember that one. The 7 for 23 passing. Pressure up the middle, right in his face. He throws incomplete.
Well, this has been Clayton White's recipe in the second half.
On the board for Clemson. Came on an interception return for a touchdown to safety. When Rattler was called for intentional grounding in the end zone. Swanson's punt. Handled by Amarian Brown in reverse and down. They'll mark it at the 18-yard line.
Change the tide, the narrative, the trajectory of this series and this program.
And they've never beaten top 10 opponents on back-to-back weeks. Catch, first down, 30-yard line. It's Jalen Brooks. They just did get it off. Rattler on third down. His receiver went down to the ground coming out of his break. Jalen Brooks. And he did not make the catch.
He is a dangerous punt returner if you don't put this ball in the right spot.
They lost their starting punt returner, Will Taylor, to injury. Here's another line drive rocket. It takes a great bounce and another great bounce. And the special teams come to the forefront again.
You just can't do it any better. I mean, it's a driving punt, and then you get the perfect checkup. Wow.
Inspired by that 70s rock music. New Year's Six Bowls, final top 25 rankings, a 4-hour special. The flag thrown after the run by Shipley.
I think it might be a face mask, Sean. I think it might
out to the 9-yard line. That's next.
One of the best kickers in college football in B.T. Potter.
There's 8 career field goals of 50 yards or more, most in Clemson history. Uyunglele for Allen, too long, and intercepted by Marcellus Dial.
DJ Uyunglele, but normally you want a tight end working on a safety or a linebacker. This is one of their starting corners, and it's kind of a mismatch in favor of the defense. Marcellus Dial is right in position. It was another linebacker pressure up the middle, but this is pick.
First down, South Carolina, 6:35 to go. Bell stopped, and it's a 1-yard loss as he ran into the true freshman Sherrod Koval.
Believes in themselves and is playing Clemson well.
They give him a very safe throw. Wells gets out to the 34-yard line. KJ Henry ran him down.
2 of them inside the 5.
Correct. They'll let the play clock go all the way down again. No rush for Clemson. He's trying to angle this one away from Williams. Take away the possibility of return, and how about this? 3rd down and 5. They have all 3 timeouts left as we approach 3 minutes. Clemson in a heap of trouble. Deep throw, and Williams got yanked down. Probably a good penalty because it looked like he had a step on Cam Smith. Sweeney did have Potter try a 59-yarder last week that came up just short. They have to get near the 40 of South Carolina. Uyunga the way through the hands of Ngana. Just a little bit too high. It was Dial who had the coverage.
And coming in ready to play today in all 3 phases.
2nd and 6. Rattler, design run. He gets dumped for a loss by Jeremiah Trotter. After he made a couple of mistakes in the first half, both of which hurt. Scrambling around and throws it away. Running out of time near the sideline. Antonio Williams standing at his own 30. Very little breeze. This one is at his best. It's returnable for Williams. From the 36. Antonio Williams. Ball's out. The ball comes out. And the special teams of South Carolina take it away again. Nick Eamon-Wari, the true freshman.
Yep, it was punched out by Atkins, who's done a little bit of everything today for this Gamecock team. Watch him, number 44. He grabs with the right hand, with the left hand, he punches the ball out. And South Carolina's special teams with yet another incredible play. And they were going to have the...
Trying to extinguish Clemson's playoff hopes, end the 40-game home winning streak. Juice Wells needs the 35, and he has it.
What an effort. Eluded the freshman safety.
And he's done the same to Dabo Swinney, the Tigers. A lot of admiration. We talked to Dabo yesterday. I really like Shane Beamer, and I'm not supposed to like the South Carolina coach, but I do.